Hi, I'm Mary,
And I'm Ernie.
and we are here with the Murrieta Holistic Chamber of Commerce videocast. The mission of this videocast is to connect with our local community here in the Temecula Valley area, providing proven and trusted resources, highlighting local holistic professionals so that you can live a longer, healthier life.
Right. And Mary, you've been raving about this book called Liver Rescue. So I'm assuming this is a trusted resource for living a happier, healthier life. So tell me about Liver Rescue. Why this book in particular? And what do you got for me?
Okay, so I fell in love with this book. It was recommended to me over a year ago. It was about a year ago. I had this red rash on my cheeks, and originally I thought it was from the mask. It actually started 2 years ago, and I thought it was from all the mask wearing. And then we took the masks off, and the rash never went away. And I did all sorts of different cleanses, no improvement. Then I went to a local holistic doctor here, and she thought it might have been parasites or it might have been histamine. So I did those cleanses. Didn't really shift anything on this. And then someone said to me, "Have you read the Medical Medium's Liver Rescue book?" And I'm like, "Who's the Medical Medium?" And the Medical Medium is Anthony Williams. And since he's been a young boy, about age 4, he's been getting downloads from Spirit. And he's been getting all sorts of information about healing the body, healing animals, all sorts of wonderful stuff. So he has his own story on his website, medicalmedium.com, so you can go check that out. But somebody said to me that any issues with your skin is often a liver issue, because they had read this book and they said what happens is the liver, when it has too many toxins, there's nowhere else to send them but out to the skin so that your body can stay safe. And I'm a pretty clean eater, so I was like, well, I've tried all the other cleanses. I'm all out of ideas. So I decided to pick up the book and read it. Oh my gosh, the liver came alive. First of all, the liver just came alive for me in a way no other book has brought it to life for me. It was the most engaging read I've read as a health coach. 10 years ago, I read a lot of health books, and a lot of them are wonderful and great, but I have never had one that I didn't want to put down. My husband would come home, I'm like, "Sorry, I haven't got dinner today," because I'm still reading the book, literally. And yeah, it was really fascinating. He has a lot of great metaphors. What I like too about him is that he keeps things simple. I'm all about keeping things simple. So he has a wonderful liver cleanse in here, which I am going to do, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But he has what he calls this liver rescue morning. And the only 2 rules are: drink lemon water or lime water, hydrate with that first thing in the morning, and don't eat any fats until after lunch. No fats until after lunch. So that's kind of the broad scope of it. Now the caveat in that is most high protein food is also going to be high fat. So it kind of means you have to avoid those proteins too.
Bacon and eggs, people. Bacon and eggs. That's
Bacon and eggs are out the window. So basically it's fruit and vegetables all the way to lunchtime. And just doing that over the last few weeks, I've noticed a difference. The redness in my rosacea has gone down quite considerably. It's almost completely gone on this side, just a little bit more on that side. So I'm super excited to do the cleanse, which is a 9-day program. Having done like so many different cleanses of all sorts of different varieties, what I like about this is its simplicity. It's whole foods. There's 3 phases where you kind of the preparatory phase, and then there's the 3 days of ramping up, and then the last 3 days are the real nuts and bolts, the meats and potatoes, so to speak, of the cleanse, and then you have an ease out. But it's going to be very simple and very straightforward. No fancy supplements. I love that, outside of paying for the book and paying for the food, there's no other expense. He doesn't, you don't have to sign up to do his plans. You don't have to buy special protocols, and he gets all of his recipes in here. And already I feel so much more vital in the morning. I'm a tea drinker. I haven't had tea in the last 6 weeks. I decided to give it up for Lent to support me in this journey. And so, yeah. And it actually has been very painless. This is the first time I've given it up that I haven't missed it. And I think just my liver is feeling so good doing all of this. And outside of my morning rescue, I'm still having the occasional glass of wine, the occasional beer. I eat pretty clean, so I don't eat a lot of garbage. But I'm eating, a little bit of dairy here and there. I'm eating wheat here and there. So I'm not being like super cautious or super strict anywhere else in my life. I'm eating kind of what I enjoy eating. But it definitely is a book that I would highly recommend.
Wow, I'm excited. I can't wait to get it myself. I know the liver is the cleansing organ. And what I always tell people is, I don't know how they feel about fasting. I'm about to know, but, you need to give your liver a break so it could do the cleansing. Otherwise, it's always digesting and it's throwing those toxins out. And so, we can find out more, details in this book. And I'm really excited. And I love that it's downloaded from Spirit. You will hear that here at the Holistic Chamber of Commerce, downloaded from Spirit. I love just casually.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about the cleanse, and I'll definitely come back and share afterwards my experience with that, and how my skin is looking and feeling.
I'm excited.
Yeah, my husband's going to do it with me, so I'll get his report too.
Awesome.